How you doing, fellas? It's Jacob Baldsweed, and today I'm doing a little tutorial with pipe modding again, as per usual. Today we're going to do a bit of bike customization. It's going to be like a little guide to modifying your bike and whatnot. First off, you're going to need the Unity bundle asset extractor. You can find that in the resources section of the Discord in programs. I'll leave a link to this in the description. And we're also going to be using a custom BetterWheels texture. You can find one of those in textures, there's plenty of them about, like right here, Impulse has made a load. Well, even the classic Odyssey ones, they look beautiful. In fact, they're beautiful, I'm going to use them instead. So I'm just going to save that to my desktop, and I can switch these out now in my little layout of modding items. So, now on to the models. We're going to be using the Hubguard one here. If you got to scroll all the way up for the brakes, but we are going to be using the BSD guard as well, whatever it is. Not that one, it's further up. This one here, Sprocket guard, that's what we're using. Then I'm also using the 4-piece bars, and then I'm going to be using keep going, we'll make it there eventually. The brake mod, and then there's the Hubguards mod, which I don't know if I've gone past or not, but we will be using them. Yeah, Hubguard mods somewhere down here, I reckon. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Hubguard mod. There we go. Download that one. I'll leave the links to everything of what I can. If not, I'm obviously linked to the Path Discord, so you can go grab them. And also, you need an unpack game. So if you watched my previous tutorial, you know, if you haven't, go watch it, because then you'll figure out how to have an unpack game. I love PipeCity v2, so it's always a bonus. But get all your mods, extract them. Like, these don't need to be here because I've got the inside items, but I'm just going to keep them there just so you know what category they're under. And we're going to go through installing all this. One thing you're going to need to do is note down all the PathIDs, which I'm going to do right now because I totally forgot. And then you'll be able to track what you're doing, and it makes it a lot easier. So I've just generated a little text file for you to follow over with the PathIDs and what to do. So if you come back to this and you've made a mistake, you can always read the description and go back on what to do. So hopefully that makes it easier. I also forgot to mention we use some frame texture as well. So if you've got a frame texture like this and it's got a sticker on it, like the decals, what you want to call them, but if it's a solid colour like this, just beware, it will overwrite your bike colour changing functionality in game when you press the right D-pad. But if you want that, it's okay, so I do. So yeah, you can find a texture like this in the hashtag textures channel in Pipe. Also, sorry I've got to list this video, I've got my retainers in and I've only just woke up because I'm a functioning human being, and I wake up at 1 PM. So, into the actual modding tutorial. You're going to need to know a pipe directory and have an unpack game, as I said. If you don't have that, then you need to go watch a previous video on how to do that in the PipeCity installation tutorial. So, without further ado, into the installing. Open your asset bundle extractor. Make sure you got pipe data pinned to your quick access. It makes it a lot quicker and easier. Then we've got a file, open. And then make sure you back your shared assets up. I've renamed mine to shared assets 2 dash without bike mods. And you won't have these two, but these are my old ones. I just have backups in steps, so if something goes wrong I can go to a different one, or if I want to change something I can go to a different one, or I want to reset it I can go to a different one. You know, it's useful. So, shared assets 2.assets with dash without bike mods is my shared assets for all my clothing mods and whatnot, and I'm going to do the bike stuff. So, rename it to something different so you got backup. And open it. So, as it opens for the first time, we're gonna have here. So we're gonna go view, go to asset, shared assets 2, and then we go to PathID 17008. This will be our BetterWheels texture. So we go plugins, double click edit, load, go on my desktop where I've got it saved, and I've got the blue Odyssey tyres here. So I just click open, and then press OK, and that's imported and overwritten. So that's that done. That was easy. Oh, it's done and not responding. Oh dear, oh dear. Hopefully it sorts itself out and it doesn't crash. There we go. So that's gone in now. Then we're going to do the brakes. Because I want brakes, because I think, you know, it's cool. I'm wearing 4-piece bar roller coaster and brakes. Can't get any more unique than that. So now we're going to go to Asset Info, go to Asset, Shared Assets 2, PathID, and 249 for the seat post LOD, and just put the back brake and part of the brake on your frame and whatnot. And we're just going to click Import Raw, scroll down till you find the seat post LOD. There we go, that's the one. Okay. And now we're on to the stem one, which is PathID 299. Just gonna import raw, and it's stem. There we go, and it open. So we've imported them. So we've got the brakes done now. On to the 4-piece bars. The bone deaf ones that I've got. You can use any one you want. They're all the same install method. So PathID 286. Import raw once again. Bone deaf bars. Open, and that's done. Sorry about that. I'm diseased at the moment, but as you can see, a lot of pipe modding is quite easy. It's quite simple, and it's just, you know, repeating and rinsing the process. And once you learn how to do it once, you can do it any other time you want. It's easy. But we'll get on to the frame texture, and if you're using the Pipeworks V2 like I am, then we're going to be using this PathID, which is 17243, as it uses like a recovered version of the old raw welds texture. So we're going to be overwriting that anyway, and plus it has the Sunday stickers on. So we'll just click edit on plugins, load texture, and then I've got my it's called _dash_copy, but that's the volume frame texture, the Billy Perry signature. So we're going to open that. Okay, and then we're going to go to the BSD Sprocket, which is easy as chips. So we've got it here with that file that extracted from the raw file. If you haven't, make sure everything's extracted and ready to go. So we've got Shared Assets 2, PathID 253, plugins, import raw, BSD Sprocket.dat, open, and you're good to go. And now Hubguards. So Hubguards, do it in 2 parts because it's a bit weird. The first one is going to do the front guards, as these are located in the PEG LOD1 in the PathID 240 in Shared Assets 2. So we'll go there and we'll do that right now. 240, Nissan 240 SX. Oof. Import raw, frontguards.dat, double click it. That's good. And now we are actually done with our shared assets too. So what we can do right now is we can press OK here, save changes, go to our pipe data folder and save it. Make sure you type it in manually, because if you've opened it like I did with the dash at the end, it will try to save it as .assets, but it won't show you the dash for some reason. So just type it in manually and it'll save normally. Your application might almost crash now, as it's, you know, compiling a lot of stuff back in, like mine has now. But just let it do that for a second or two, and it'll just pop away, and you'll be good to go. But on to the next part. So I'm gonna open this file manager. Got a pipe data, and from the Hubguards mod, you'll have 2 files here which will be extracted: the resource.assets and the level 2. This will contain your rear guards. It won't overwrite any PipeCity V2 content or clothing content you've modded. Anything else, if you're more in depth, then I have no idea. So you should be good to go, and just drag and drop. Yep, replace. So we go, we've got my new shared assets 2 in there, the mod stuff, my new Hubguards, and yeah, we can close everything now, and we can jump in game. I'm gonna save this because I'm gonna use this in the description, and I'll see you in game. So we've got some quite lovely mods to the bike. I do believe my frame, my bars and forks are glitched, but this happened the other day, so I just haven't replaced it. So yours shouldn't be like that. But anyway, we've got Odyssey wheels, we've got Hubguards on the front and back, which is nice, and we've also got the brake setup, which is cool. And Another thing I should have included was a seat texture, but I'll make a separate video for that. We've already done this now, you've already done this modding. But yeah, I'll make that seat modding video like a minute long, just for you boys. Very simple. But yeah, so thank you for watching. You've now got a custom bicycle on Pipe. Mine may be glitched, but hopefully yours isn't. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you boys in the next video.